All right, Shalom, it's the brothers from GMS Atlanta. I want to start out by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth. And we just want to entitle this lesson, Be Battle Hardened. Because you know, we basically going through different turmoils and perils in the society that we're in. And we got to keep our minds secure and keep our faith intact, you know. As we see these the society transitioning, you know, and the economy falling, the money itself basically plundering, our faith has to remain and be intact, you know. Because just like when you're on the battlefield and when you're going through certain things and you see different people dying on your left hand, different people dying on your right hand, you know, different things, the society transitioning, or wherever you at, or whether you're fighting on a military basis or out of the country or in your local country, basically you see different things transitioning. So our minds got to be secure in the times that we're living in, because things is going to get worse and worse, you know? So just jump into it.
All right, Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth.
See that the Lord said he comes as a thief. And it says, blessed is he that watcheth. So you got to watch and keep your eyes keen on the prize, man. You got to watch the news. You got to watch all these different things that's going on, because these are different things, or patterns and signs that show that this is the end. And it's showing up. It's going to definitely show up in our front doors. Here in Atlanta, you have all these different people from Florida coming upstate. You know, that's going to rearrange the society that we're living in, the state that we're in, you know. And it's going to get worse and worse as more things hit this place, America. And the Most High going to keep hitting it harder and harder. And as he hit it, we got to be stronger and stronger. You know, just like during the time of Yahweh Shai and the Christians, so to speak, the anointed ones that followed Yahweh Shai, the society was getting worse and worse, and they was looking to assault the Christians and coming up with different policies to break the Christians down and to divide and conquer them. But the ones that was in the spirit, they stood strong, such as Paul, Peter, John, James, the ones that died for the faith. So those are respected men that's written about in the scriptures for us in generations to past to read and to emulate. So we got to take on that same mentality and emulate that same spirit, so that we can be hard in the days to come.
Yes, I got something real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 34, and I'm gonna start at 12. Well, I started at 11 and read down. It says, when I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things.
See that? He said he was oftentimes in danger to death, but he was delivered because of these things. Keep going.
The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live.
The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live. So we don't have nothing to fear but the Lord. The scripture says perfect love casteth away fear. When the society crashes and the money is going to be obsolete, and basically all these different people are going to be panicking and trembling, guess who's going to remain intact? The ones that fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and knows what's going on. Keep going.
For their hope is in him that saveth them.
For their hope is in him that saveth them. And in the spirit, that's why you got to invest all your energy into this truth, man. You can't have your one foot in this world and one foot out, because when this world goes out and it actually falls, a lot of men that actually is looking to, you know, balance beam this thing and the truth in the world, they're going to get basically cast out.
That's right.
Their mind is not going to be maintained in that day, because they invested so much time into this system. They looking for a nice car. You know, they care about their car, they care about their life. If you're a man of the Lord, you don't care about these things. You care about the end of the society and the redemption of the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right. Verse 14. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
Yeah, see, the Most High is our hope, and we hope and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us in the times to come. So that's what should be registering in your mind when you go through those different things. Praying, going through the scriptures, remembering the things of old. Like the scriptures say, has any trusted in the Lord and been confounded? The answer is no. The men that stood faithfully for the Lord, the Most High always was with them throughout the beginning to the end. Whether they suffered death or not, they were still representatives, and they stayed intact with the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. Whether you have to die, whether you lose different things in this faith, you know, whether you get maimed, but that faith has to be intact, Akim. So you got something?
Yeah, back in Revelation 16 and 15 again. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment.
See that keepeth his garments. You got to keep your righteousness. When basically the time, like it says in Revelations, where some men is going to be cast in those prisons, and they're going to basically entice us with the chip, we got to keep our garments in that day. You know, Whether they strip the clothes off of us and strip us butt naked, we got to keep our garments, because the garments represent righteousness. We got to keep the spirit that Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us to keep. All right?
Least he walked naked and they see his shame.
At least he walked naked and they see his shame. So this isn't something that you could put off, on and off. You got to keep this, and you got to keep this spirit and wrap it all around you, because this is our protection and this is our hedge. This is how we're going to receive deliverance, ultimately through Yahweh Shai coming and delivering us. But before that time, the wisdom and knowledge that we possess from reading these scriptures. Because there's going to come a time where we can't open these scriptures and flip through the different pages. Read the book of Jeremiah, read some prophecies and Psalms. You know, jump on the internet and watch some, you know, on streets and different things like that. So that wisdom and knowledge that we've been actually weighing out and bringing in our spirits is going to weigh us out and basically help us in that day.
Yeah, Isaiah 33 and 6.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
You know, wisdom, knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right? Like there's a saying in the world where, you know, if you're ready, you ain't got to get ready. All right? So right now, this is the time where we supposed to be preparing ourselves. All right? In the book of Matthew, I think the 25th chapter. All right? We're bidding those to the marriage while the bridegroom tarry. All right? Right now is the time to get ready. Not when the bridegroom gets here, which is Yahweh Shai. No, the time now is to be ready for whatever may come your way.
That's right.
What was the other scripture you said?
2 Timothy 2 and 4.
2 Timothy 2. It's like you said 2, right? 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure. I started 2. And these, you know what? If you don't mind, I started at the top. 2 Timothy 2 and 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, you gotta be strong in these times, man. Like the Lord said, gird up the loins of thy mind. You gotta keep your mind strong. Even though you go through hell in this truth and you go through hell in this world, you gotta be strong. Strong to the end. Keep going.
And the things that thou...
And as this time gets worse and worse, your mind should be getting stronger and stronger. You know, as the more hell that actually jumps on your plate and the more you suffer, the more things you go through, it should make you stronger. It shouldn't break you down. And if it is breaking you down to the point where you basically get cast out, then this truth wasn't for you. The fire was basically too hot. But it said the fire too hot don't come in the kitchen. You know, keep going.
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also.
And that's our job, to go through certain things so that we could teach men how to go through them, give them testimonies and experience. You know, just like the Lord through Paul and Timothy, the different disciples, the apostles, the prophets, the kings, the ministers written in the scriptures. Why is all these things jotted down? The scripture says these things written aforetime were for our learning. So keep going.
Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier.
And it's all about endurance. These scriptures is for us to endure in the faith. Keep going.
As a good soldier for Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Keep going.
No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life.
And it says, no man that warreth that's on the battlefield entangleth himself to the affairs of this life. So even though you got a job, you got a woman, you got children, and you gotta expect these different things to be snatched out of your hands, man. Because at the end of the day, we're in this captivity. And the so-called white man is gonna look to take these different devices that we so-called possess and use them against us. You know, under the name of trying to give us the RFID chip, have us sell out. But we got to remain and stay faithful.
8.5 people are mixed with African Americans.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
And that's what we're looking to do. Please the Lord who chose us to be soldiers. You know, which that word soldier goes back to being in solitude. Whether you're alone in this truth or whether you're amongst the body, your spirit has to be strong. You know? So we want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom, Maki.
All right, shalom.